Hi, Cynthia with AQ Lighting and Brian. So this is an interesting tip that you have found extremely helpful with the LED bulbs lasting years. If you needed to get back into a fixture, you were telling me that it's very, very difficult to attack the screws to lift and open and see what's going on if there's something going on with your fixture. So what's your secret to success here?
So what I would tell you is use a what they call anti-seize. So it doesn't really matter what kind.
Anti-seize.
Basically, you're putting this on the screw so that it doesn't corrode, so that you can, 5-6 years from now, if you have to get back in there to replace that bulb or work on your fixture, you can get the screw out. These are underwater fixtures, these two. So these could be sitting in your fountain for years.
Yeah.
Not going to be easy to get them back up. So, if they're halogens, if they're burning out once a year, you get into them once a year.
That's right.
LEDs, you're hoping years.
So the screw actually, this is sort of a lubricant and keeps it so it's easy to get at whatever's happening with the fixture, the socket, the bulb, what have you. Okay, so it's really almost that the longevity, the lifeline of the LEDs have had you come up with this concept.
Sure, absolutely. So it's very simple. Like I said, there's a lot of different kinds of anti-seize. Doesn't really matter what kind. With these very small screws, I'm just gonna
little
be generous.
Be
very generous with it. If they were larger holes, I'd actually put some right inside. But these are so small,
sure.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. So that's really all there is to it. Just lube them up, get them in there, and put them in. I do want to add. This is the impact gun. Almost everybody has one nowadays.
They're
this
so
is
great.
not what you want to use for these.
But don't use it.
No, when you're doing an outdoor fixture, just tighten them up by hand.
And why is that?
This thing here, once it starts hitting the impact part of it, it really gets them tight. And in 5 years, you're probably never going to get it.
Oh, okay.
So a screwdriver is good enough. If you want to be able to use this just to get it going, get them started, but do not impact.
Okay, that's great. So this is a pagoda, so this is outside your yard, but you still have lots of weather issues that will create some difficulty if at years down the line you need to have access to this inside of the fixture. So he just
lube them up.
Yeah, painted it on there again.
That's all there is to it.
So there you go. You just added life to your fixture, because if you need to switch out a socket, if you need to change a bulb, you'll have access.